Hey Internet, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to another coffee break. Today is Sunday, June 8th, and the summer strikes back in Germany because, well, the weather forecast is pretty brutal in my eyes because for today we have a temperature forecast for 31 degrees. Tomorrow it will be, let me just check the weather tab. Tomorrow it should become 32 degrees. On Tuesday for 34 degrees and on Wednesday 31 degrees. And this is really, really hot, and well, this is really hot for Germany. And it's pretty annoying. Yeah. Well, as I said already, I'm not so much the summer guy. I'm more the winter guy. I like colder temperatures. I like snow. I like rain. I like everything else, but not summertime. So I'm really annoyed by this. And yeah, let me just. I want to improve a little bit my cobblestone producing process. So. Let me just grab everything I need and let me store something I don't need anymore in my inventory. So I need iron, I have wood, I have cobblestone. I think I have everything I need after the wheat isn't finished. So yeah, let me head off and try this out. Because I noticed something I can do in Minecraft, and well, why had no one of you talked about this before to me, that I can do something like this? Well, I needed to figure it out by myself, and now I will hopefully be able to use this thing also in a good way. So let me see, and it's maybe a surprise for you what I will construct, or maybe you are already aware of this. There's another spider. There are a lot of spiders. So we will see if the thing works out or not. But yeah, summertime here. I'm not so happy about this. And the next issue, hi, is that here my small flat I'm living in is directly underneath the roof. So yeah, the sun is shining all the time directly onto another one is directly shining all the time on top of my room, and so my room gets heated up very quickly and to a very high temperature, and I feel like I'm sitting in a furnace or so, and this is no fun at all. And the next problem is that once this building here gets heated up, it remains heated up. So yeah, even if the temperatures outside are a little bit cooler, then you still have a very hot temperature inside. So even if I open up the window and yeah, shortly after I close the window for some reason, the temperature rises again because, well, it's yeah, the walls are heated up, and it's not good at all. And yeah, as I said, I'm not so much a summer guy, so I don't feel very comfortable in the summertime, and everything is too warm, especially when I need to yeah, endure this, and I'm sitting in my room and I can't really do anything to cool down my room. And this is, can now place it here. This could be maybe. Let's see, cobblestone in here, fire in here, and then this should hopefully fill up this chest with smooth stone. Let me see. And one stone is produced. Here, and one stone is in there. This is amazing. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted to have. So let me just bring the other cobblestone over there. This is amazing. This is great. Okay, this is much better. Now, let me also place the iron ingots in there. And yeah, this thing is working now. What do I wanted to do? I think I wanted to continue my relaxing duty here. I wanted to chop down a little bit of the dirt because, well, I'm still waiting for the wheat to be finished, that I can do something with the wheat. So in the meantime, I can still destroy a little bit the dirt here. Yeah, summertime. This is, for me, no fun at all, and well, superheated flat, and the next thing is, when I do that recording, I even can't keep my windows open because, well, then there is noise from the traffic outside, or screaming children, or I don't know, everything that can ruin your episode. And in this case here, I need to do the recording with a closed window, and this is it's also getting quite warm, so I'm currently suffering just for you, that you have hopefully an entertaining episode of the coffee break. That's why I have closed my window, and here I feel super heated, and I hope you will still enjoy this episode. And I have a little bit the feeling that this episode will be more scatter-minded than usual, because, well, due to the heat, I'm not feel very well, and so again, annoying times for me. I still wish the winter will come back, but unfortunately not today, not tomorrow, not for this week. And so I have to somehow endure these times. And the only way to sleep is to have the balcony door open all the time, and so it's sometimes a little bit annoying when then people people think about, hey, let's have a noisy way back home. Let's do some screaming also. Fun. Thank you so much for making noises outside while I need to sleep with that open door, or otherwise I would be just like a piece in the barbecue, like a piece on the grill or so. So so much about the temperature. And speaking about temperatures, I'm currently enjoying a lecture or a course on thermodynamics, and maybe this course will help me to build up a thing to cool down my... No, not the stone hoe, I want to have the shovel. To cool down my flat, this would be cool. The thermodynamics course is a good segue to lead over to the next topic, because I finally want to talk a little bit more about the cursor. Yes, cursor. Let me just look up what was this. The MOOC, the massive open online course. This thing basically is that you have online courses held by real professors from real universities. And this is a little bit strange to emphasize this real, but, well, this is pretty cool, because these professors are really normally doing their lectures in university, and they also research in this field. They hold their lectures in, and so you can get some courses held by real professors, and you can expand your knowledge for free. And this is really cool, and this is a lot of great things. So when you check out the website, you can discover. I will put a link to the website or to Coursera in the video description, so if you're interested in you can check it out there. And so you can visit any course you like to visit, and you even can do some homework. And depending on the course layout, you even can receive some kind of statement of accomplishment, that you finished this course, that you finished the homework in a good way. And this is pretty cool. And I pretty much like this. And I already visited several courses. How can I... Okay, this way. I think I need to go hunting a bit, because I think I will get hungry pretty soon. So let me just go out hunting, and then I think the sun will set. And I visited already some courses about statistics, how you can do evaluation of your data using statistics. This is pretty cool, because at some point I will need this also for my own research, and it's good to get or to become better, and to have some basic knowledge about how you can do the evaluation. And then, of course, I visited several courses on astronomy. So I did an introductory course about astronomy. This was pretty cool, and this was also pretty intense. This had a very huge workload, so I don't know, it was about how to say right now. It was about, well, I guess 2 to 3 hours of video lecture per week, and the homeworks were also pretty demanding. So I was working on the course, I don't know, 6 hours per week or so. So it was a quite significant time, but I pretty much enjoyed this and I had a lot of fun, and this was really cool. And then I also did a course on astronomy and technology, so um, how you can capture good pictures, how telescopes are built, and so on. So this is really cool. This is really not entertaining, but this is really great to expand your knowledge and to get better in well, not only to get better, but to expand your knowledge, to have more more knowledge in general. And this is really cool, especially because it's sold by professors and they really know what's all about, and it's free. And so yeah, this is really what I enjoy. And as I said, I did several courses, and currently I am visiting, or I am doing a course on exoplanets, how exoplanets are discovered, and how you can discover exoplanets and what are exoplanets and so on. And as on the other side, I said it already, I also currently visit a course on thermodynamics. So maybe I learned something more about, okay, the wheat is still not finished, but I had some seeds. Let me just expand a little bit my my wheat farm. So yeah, maybe I learned something how I can cool down my office here. This would be really helpful for the summertime if I have something to cool down my office. And yeah, so this is cool. And well, the statement of accomplishment. You can, when you're visiting when you're using Coursera, you can just sign up and you put in your name, and when you get the statement, then the name you put into your profile is used for this. So I could basically also say I am, I don't know, James Smith or so, and then I get a statement of accomplishment, or a statement for James Smith, and I'm not James Smith, so there is no proof at all that it's really you who has finished this course, or if anyone else has done this for you. So now they have introduced a thing called signature track, and basically they track you, or they will prove that it's you by your way you are using your keyboard. Everyone types differently, and the way you type is unique for you, and so yeah, they like to do this in this way, but I'm not quite sure if this is really a good way to prove this. On the one hand, you need to pay how much do you need to pay? You need to pay 30 or 35 euros. I don't know if it's just for the very first time that you sign up, or if it's every time you will do this for a specific course. I haven't figured this out because I'm not interested in doing this, but this is pretty, yeah, I don't know. Well, of course they can prove that that's you, or that's the same person based on the way you are using the type thing, but on the other hand, I think this can be exploited too, because well, who really proves that it's you? Whoa, I discovered a cave directly under my building project. This is interesting. Or I'm not sure if this is interesting or if this is dangerous, but we need to fill up this cave so that it does not interfere with my building project. So, but maybe we can discover some useful things in there. So let me just open up this cave. Yeah, I think this can be exploited too, and in this case I'm not quite sure if this is now a good thing or a bad thing. Do I have? No, I have no torches. Let me do this in a different way. Let me just close up the thing. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure if this is really worth paying this, and on the other hand, I don't know, yeah, paying 35 euros for a thing that still isn't 100% 100% sure that it's you. So I don't know if this is really a good thing, because well, you if you really want to get the knowledge, yeah, then you start working on this. And everyone who likes to prove if you have really done the course or if you gained some knowledge can just ask you some question about the specific topic, and if you are able to answer them in a good way and in a correct way, then you can easily prove that you have completed this course. So I don't think, or I don't have the feeling that these statements are really necessary to have well, some kind of seal of approval that it's really you. I think it's more, well, just another feature to have something like, oh, I did even the signature track and so on. But well, apart from the signature track, this thing is, well, I just can recommend you to go to Coursera if you want to expand your knowledge in a specific topic. This is really great because, as I said, well, they do a lot of effort. You can watch the video lectures when you want to watch them. So it's not like, okay, you have lecture from 1 to 2 p.m. or so. No, you can watch them whenever you want to, and so you have a lot of free time, so you can decide when you want to watch this, and you can decide if you want to do the homework or if you just want to watch the lectures. So this is really cool, and I enjoy this a lot. And here I just want to recommend this to you, and maybe you are also interested in expanding a little bit your knowledge. And here I will put a link to this site in the video description, and maybe you can also take good advantage out of Coursera. This is really cool, and so you can even improve yourself a little bit. And yeah, aside from astronomy and statistics and thermodynamics, I also did or I at least watched the video lectures of how was it called, volcanic eruptions material study, and this was pretty cool. But well, I learned a lot about glass transition levels and how silicate melts behave with the glass transition, and what happens if there are other elements inside the melts. So this is pretty cool. But on the other hand, as I demonstrated you my volcanic rock in the 100 subscriber episode, this course was pretty interesting. But on the other hand, or unfortunately, I haven't learned in this course how to analyze a rock. In this case, I hope this is a thing I could learn there, that I then know how to okay, I'm on the last line. This is amazing. How to analyze this rock, and so that I can speak a little or talk a little bit more about this rock and how it's assembled and what are the ingredients for the rock. But no, this was more about material study, how you can well, what is important, what is glass transition levels, what happens if there are other elements in it, what happens if there are some water. Okay, I finished this. This is amazing. What if there is some water in it, how the water affects the thing, and so on. So in this case, yeah, I haven't learned what. Oh, and oh no, I have some food. I just wanted to say my hunger bar is going down, but I have some food. This is good. Let's eat something. Very nice. So yeah, this was pretty interesting, but it was not as useful as I hoped for. Let's put it this way. But I still had a lot of fun, and I pretty much enjoyed this. And yeah, okay. And speaking about research, well, I think this is already pretty. Well, I don't know if it's really pretty old, but yesterday, or was it yesterday? I guess it was yesterday. I discovered the short movie, or the movie called PhD the movie, and yeah, I will put also a link in the video description to this movie, because this movie, okay, I think this is okay. I think I can make it a little bit longer, but I think it will do for the first time. This looks quite good. Yeah, PhD the movie. It's a little bit about the process of being a PhD and what is all connected to being a PhD. And so this video is really hilarious, but on the other hand, are not being a PhD, but more about being a PhD student. Let's put it this way: what you need to do when you are a PhD student, and how everything is awkward around you. And yeah, I found many things in this movie that I have experienced myself. So if you want to see how my life is like, then I would really recommend you. This wheat is still not finished. How long does this stupid wheat take to be finished? Okay. Yeah, let me. I have some additional seed. Let me just place some seed over here and maybe here. And seed. Okay. Come on, wheat. Continue growing. So yeah, PhD the movie is really hilarious. I watched this, and there are so many similarities I discovered also by myself. And yeah, this is really cool, and this is really a great movie if you want to know how what's like to be a PhD student and so on. So I will put also the link in the video description. And yeah, what else? What else? I think the sun is setting, and I finished finally the Coursera topic. That's really great that you can have really university-like courses, and you can expand your knowledge for free. And this is really amazing, and this is really a thing that makes a lot of fun, and it's really interesting because you can expand really your knowledge and get better and have more knowledge. And yeah, so this is really a great thing. And what else? Do I want to talk about? Yeah, I know at least one different thing I like to talk about, but I think this thing is a little bit too lengthy to fit in this episode because we are already at the end of it. And in this case, yeah, I will put links to Coursera and PhD the movie into the video description, so you can enjoy this as well. And here now I think it's time to end this episode, to wrap this episode up, and to find a cool spot somewhere, maybe outside also, that I can survive the hot days, so that you are able to watch next coffee break on Wednesday, and I'm not melted down, and I just had not a meltdown in my brain or so. In this case, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this scatter-minded, too warm summertime coffee break episode. And yeah, until next time on Wednesday, thank you so much for watching. My name is Sebbi. See you.